Rule number 1. No one must cook soup with more than 4 pieces of meat. Rule number 2. All tenants must be inside by 7 p.m. If you are late, you sleep at the gate. Rule number 3. Nobody should put on expensive clothes, irrespective of your class. Everyone must abide by these rules. My compound, my rules.
In the heart of a busy neighborhood stood a big, yellow face me I face you house. The house was fine, but the owner, Mrs. Gladys, popularly known as Mama Control, was a terror. Mama Control did not just collect rent, she collected people's freedom. She lived in the front flat, and her ears were like satellite dishes. She knew whose pot was smelling of fried fish and whose child was crying at 2 a.m. Mama Control had house rules pasted on every door. But these were not normal rules. Rule 1. No one must cook soup with more than 4 pieces of meat. She said it was a pride. Rule 2. All tenants must be inside by 7 p.m. If you are late, you sleep at the gate. Rule 3. No bright colors. She hated seeing her female tenants looking too fine. She hated seeing her female tenants looking too fine. She would tell them, "Are you looking for a husband or are you here to stay in my house? Go and change that red dress." She even went as far as entering people's kitchens. If she saw you eating chicken on a Tuesday, she would scream, "Oh, Mr. Okon, so you have money for chicken but you cannot pay for the security man. Next month, your rent is going up." Everyone lived in fear. They whispered in their own rooms. They hid their shopping bags when coming home so she wouldn't see what they bought. They were like prisoners who paid to be in jail. One Saturday morning, they were like prisoners who paid to be in jail. One Saturday morning, a new tenant arrived. Her name was Sister Sarah. Sarah was a tall, quiet woman with a very calm face. She moved in with 2 large boxes and a big bookshelf. Mama Control stood by the gate with her hands on her waist. "Sister Sarah. Welcome. I hope you read the rules. No visitors after 4 p.m., and I don't want to see you wearing trousers in this compound." Sarah just smiled. "Good morning, Ma. I've heard you." For the first week, Sarah was quiet. But Mama Control started her monitoring spirit walk. She saw Sarah coming home at 8 p.m. with a bag of groceries. "You, Sarah!" Mama Control shouted from her veranda. "Where are you coming from?" She saw Sarah coming home at 8 p.m. with a bag of groceries. "You, Sarah!" Mama Control shouted from her veranda. "Where are you coming from? And what is in that bag? Is that salad? Why are you eating salad like a rich person? In this house, we eat simple food so we don't attract thieves." Sarah didn't run. She didn't apologize. She just looked at Mama Control and said, "Ma, my stomach is not part of the house I rented. Good night." The compound went silent. The other tenants watched from their windows, shaking with fear. "Sarah is finished," they whispered. The next day, Mama Control was boiling. She decided to show Sarah who owns the land. She went to the general tap and locked it, then she took the fuse for Sarah's electricity. When Sarah came out to fetch water, Mama Control blocked her. She went to the general tap and locked it, then she took the fuse for Sarah's electricity. When Sarah came out to fetch water, Mama Control blocked her. Until you apologize for talking back to me, no water and no light for you. I am the owner of this ground. I tell you when to breathe. Sarah didn't cry. Instead, she went to her room and brought out a small chair. She sat in the middle of the compound and called everyone out. Neighbors, come out. Sarah shouted. Slowly, the others, Mr. Okon, Mama Chinedu, and the rest, crept out. Sarah looked at Mama Control and spoke loudly, "Ma, we paid you rent. We did not sell ourselves to you. The law of the land says a tenant has a right to quiet enjoyment of their space. You are not our mother, you are not our doctor, and you are definitely not our God." Mama Control started to scream, "I will throw you out. I will pack your things to the gutter." Sarah stood up, her eyes like fire.
Mama, we can't live like this.
You control everything. We're sick of it.
Sarah stood up, her eyes like fire. Try it. I am a lawyer by profession. If you touch one bag, I will sue you for everything you own. I have recorded all the times you entered people's rooms without permission. I have photos of the rules you pasted, which are illegal. If you don't unlock this tap and put back the light, we are all going to the police station now. The other tenants, seeing Sarah's boldness, suddenly felt their hearts grow big. Yes. Mr. Okon shouted. Last week you told my wife her hair was too long. Is it your hair? And you told me not to cook egusi on Mondays. Mama Chinedu added, waving her cooking spoon. The queen was surrounded. For the first time, Mama Control saw that she was just one woman against 10 angry families. She saw Sarah's phone recording her, and she realized her power was only because people were afraid. She turned red, then white. She didn't say a word. She walked to the tap, unlocked it, and threw Sarah's fuse on the floor. She ran into her flat and slammed the door. From that day, the yellow house changed. People started wearing what they liked. They stayed out until 9 p.m. They cooked whatever they wanted. Mama Control became like a shadow. She stopped shouting. She stopped monitoring pots. She would walk through the compound with her head down, avoiding everyone's eyes.